Hi, thanks for coming to the back pain workshop today. This is the homework, this is the mobility routine that we were talking about. So you're standing with your feet in line with your hip bones, which are the same width as your cheekbones, and being equal right and left as well. So that if you've got a slight rotation, try and bring it round. Ribs are soft, down towards your hips. Turn the arms around so the thumbs are facing outwards, so the shoulders are open, collarbones wide. Okay, so we're just going to start with, oh, drop my notes. We're just going to start with, put that back up there, some head nods. So we're just going to drop the head and bring it back up. So we're going to do 10 repetitions. Keep the fingers towards the floor. Slight squeeze of the glutes. Just go to the range that you're comfortable with. And then when you've done 10, come back to centre, and then we're going to turn the head from side to side. Now again, if you're a little bit tight in the shoulder, your shoulders will want to come as well, so if the muscles on the neck are tight, so just being aware of what's going on in your shoulders. So slightly squeeze the shoulder blades together, keep the thumbs facing outwards, squeezing the glutes. Relax the knees. So that's 10 on each side, and then ear to shoulder. So be aware that the shoulder will want to come up to your ear as you do this, especially if you're a little bit tight in the neck muscles. So again, fingers slide down towards the floor. And when you've done 10 on each side, the arms are going to go out to the side, take the feet a bit wider, push the walls away, and we're just going to turn from side to side. Now try not to let the feet collapse in towards each other, keep the weight on the outside of the foot, the big toe is still touching the floor. As you push the walls away, we're trying to lose the elbows, trying to push the arms to really get into the middle of the back as we rotate. Slightly squeeze the glutes and drop the shoulders. 10 on each side, and then come back to centre, bring the feet back, laterally tilt all the way down towards the ankle. The other hand comes up to the armpit. So think about having a belt on a buckle, keep that still as you move. So the waist isn't moving, you're moving from your ribs. Ear follows the line of the shoulder. 10 on each side. Then we're going to come back and take the feet wider. I'm going to go into some lateral moves to stretch the inner thighs, the adductors. We're going to reach down, take the other hand out to the side, come back up and reach to the other side. 10 on each side. So if you can't quite get to the floor, the hand can come to the thigh and just reach as far as you can go. Go to your range. You might be able to take it a little bit further each time. Just sink down to the floor and you feel that stretch on the inner thighs. Take the tailbone long behind you. The chest just stays lifted. The abdominals are slightly pulled in. 10 on each side. And then when you're done, we're going to come back to centre, walk the feet back, and we're just going to do some hip rotations. Circling just the pelvis around, do 10 in one direction, and then reverse and come back the other way. And when you've done 10 in each direction, tilt the hips from side to side. So we're just going to get these lower back muscles moving and the hips working. Okay, so the feet, the knees are going to move, but we're trying to keep the upper body quite still. Just shifting the hips from side to side. Come back to your centre position, and then come back to your centre and just allow one foot, pick it up and hold it up so it's in line with the knee, and just see if you can bring your hands up here. If you can't, don't worry, they can stay down here. And we're trying to keep the knee up there for about 15 to 20 seconds without moving the body and without shifting from side to side and without dropping the knee. And then we go on to the other side, picking the knee up, holding it steady. Make sure it's in line with the hip, that it's not drifting across or not drifting away, and you're not sinking into the other hip. So we're working on strengthening the psoas muscle, your hip flexor. Finally, the ankles, tuck the toes under on one foot. I'll move back a little bit so you can see me, and then bend the knees. and we'll open up the front of the foot on that side for about 10 seconds. Then take the foot out to the side, the ankle goes out, 10 seconds, come back to the centre, and then come to the inside, so the ankle goes towards the floor for 10 seconds. And then change legs onto the other side. You might find that one side's a little bit tighter than the other. 10 seconds in the middle, 10 on the outer ankle, and 10 on the inner side of the ankle. And repeat that up to 3 times on each side. There you go, and that's your mobility routine. Nice and easy. We're aiming to do that twice a day for the first week, and then in the second week, once a day. You're just learning this new motor pattern to get things moving. Thank you, and take care, and keep practicing.